Hi, so my name is Alicia Kaysen. I am going to show my database for phase 4. So first, let's go ahead and just start off with the database. Our console here. So, just playing around with it earlier, so it's a little highlighted. So, it's phase 4 Cozy Oasis database initialization. I do have a script here. I just don't have it shown here, but it's here just in case this doesn't work. But we created a games table, and we have our game ID, our table, our genre, developer, platform, release year, hours played, and country rating. So our 8 things that we had before. So we're going to insert them into here, and I did them here, as you can see, them all loaded, and it's 20 of them. There are some things I had to update so everything would be cohesive together or run together, should I say. So I updated some things in the game file. So it's our data model for Cozy Game 4. Updated include the hours played for the database because, as you remember in our previous video, I had added an element because it flowed a little bit better with the GUI. But I had to update everything else to go along with that so that Java would be nice. Will play nice, should I say. So you see that hours played being inserted into here. And then the constructor now taking 8 instead of 7 perimeters. And then now we have the 8 getters. Same thing for our game manager. I had to do some updates as well. So I have a controller for database operations, handle our queries and custom actions using JDBC. So our, as you can see, we have them here, some of the upgrades that we got going on here. I modified the rating for a specific game in the database instead of it being like all of them being rated again, like I said in the previous video, so that it flowed a little bit better since we're inserting through the GUI. And then we have the execute returns 1 if it's true. Now we're going to go ahead and run this GUI. Oh, but before I do, we have phase 4 database integrated version now manages data via the SQLite instead of text files. And this is like the bridge for the database. And you also see the swim table default. Got our window set up, our visual, our sidebar. We need buttons for this. We also put the create a cozy button to a refresh. So you put a refresh database button in there. And our action listeners. Our initial loads. You see here all the things that we need for everything to run smoothly. For our SQL database. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and run it and build it, and we should see our GUI pop up. So as you can see, let me put it more into frame here. So our GUI, and now those things are populated because of the database that we have. So from everything from our database, and we're still able to add games and remove games. So I'm just going to add, for example, everything here. And I just love just putting tests and everything. It's just quickly one. Okay, and as you can see, you get added. We still could go ahead and remove it. And it says select one to remove. And we went ahead and remove. We can also pick one and still get our average rating. And we're still able to exit the program. But now we don't have to provide that text file. We have a database here where we can insert our table through our database and that information automatically loads. So I hope this was a good demonstration of my phase 4. Thank you.